now that we're filming, is next 2 runs are going to be... I'm going to do a solo run with no DLC, pure vanilla. More to just prove it to myself that I can do it on lethal. And then we're going to do the straggler run. If we want to do that co-op, we can. Or the misfit run, or the reject run. It's going to be something like that. The only rule is that we can do multiplayer. And we can do DLC. We can do everything. Except you have to use shitty people. You have to use, like, the lady who is decrepit. Skills like this, like shoddy workmanship, asthmatic, alcoholic, bum knee, bad foot, gets cramped, scared of their own shadow. That is the kind of stuff you have to play with. That's going to be the only rule. That'll be lethal. I'm ready when you are, Tyrell. I'm in the game.
Okay, I'm about to load it back up.
Tomorrow we can get back on Outriders. You haven't had any issues, no bugs with...
You cut out.
You haven't had any issues, no bugs with losing your stuff?
I haven't lost anything, no. I'm putting stuff in, like, the crate and everything, like, storage. I'm putting guns in storage.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I put in there is still in there, so... Apparently there's set armor stuff.
My son used to drag me to Renaissance fairs
set armor stuff. What do you mean?
the outbreak.
It's like armor sets, apparently.
Did things like that.
Oh,
that's what it said on this. Yeah, that's what just one of my
says.
Because when you got a set, it would
It was his last gift.
When I melee somebody, it replenishes my ammo. Or kill somebody with a melee. Yeah, that's what it said.
You seem to really like that game.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
Are you kind of... You seem a little bit dulled by Apex, and you seem to be in the mood for a PvE game.
Say what?
You seem like a little bit bored with Apex and more in the mood for a PvE game.
I mean... just don't have shit right now.
Don't have shit right now, what do you mean?
Like, I don't have time to really do too much, and then the Apex shit is annoying. It's annoying to play when I ain't a full team, that's all.
We are running
it's just annoying as fuck when you trying to play a game and you can't rely on one person in a 3-man team. You can't rely on one of them. That's all.
No time to play, as in... What else are you doing right now besides working out?
I say it's annoying as hell to play when it comes to playing with somebody without a full team.
Right, I agree with you. I'm just saying you said you don't have any, like, real time right now.
No, I don't know why I said that.
I
don't know why. I'm gonna look this shit up, because if I bring these people in and then they fucking die and I lose them in both worlds, I'm gonna be pissed.
You lose them in both worlds, you will. It's permadeath, no matter what.
Yeah, see, that's stupid as fuck. Why bring them? I don't want them in here then.
How the hell is this shotgun at? What the hell? Whatever, I use this.
I might be carrying too much here.
Grunting, whatever. Okay, we're gonna do this quest and knock out this infestation. We really need recruitment missions, but we could actually be done with this today. I don't know if Wilson's gonna join us or not.
Is anyone out there?
If he does... Oh, there we go, that's perfect. We need to do this, the mace mission, the soldiers, and that should get us recruitment. Oh, speak of the fucking devil, Wilson's literally right there.
No way this can last, so best enjoy it while it does.
Delilah works eating, sticking to their rations. I didn't start rations. We're good on that stuff. Wilso, hello?
What's up?
Hey man, what's up?
Not much. So we got infestation.
So what we'll have to do for the misfit run is we're just gonna roll with what we got going now, so we can do this Victorian run. But I think we need new communities, new empty communities.
Not exactly what I was.
But not using a car is more of an annoying challenge than a fun challenge. So
yeah,
we definitely won't keep that around.
Definitely use one car at least.
Right. For the Misfit run, we'll allow anything. You just have to use a new community. It's got to be full of shitty people.
That juggernaut is covered in plague. Locked. Good.
Did we just run into?
Around here.
Oh.
There's no way they didn't hear that.
Once we get to survive these missions in, we'll start pulling play cards.
Those are goods.
Where's this jug at? It sounds so close.
Closer than you think.
Yeah? Oh,
No more meeting. I'm gonna spawn in right into this motherfucker.
Maybe
I
I
thought
should
you were
slow
already in
down.
here, Tyrell.
Nope.
Looking at
I wasn't-
Wilson
I'm
all the
not-
time.
I'm not bringing my people at all. They not healed up even after,
Yo,
and I'm not gonna lose them.
Oh, I was just saying, your TNT company is just made cut
My
right
son
through
and I
this.
came through here on our way back from the Ren Fair.
I
only
think you're
I'd
going to be a
taken a
lot
different
safer
route.
if you wanted to use them though, Tyrell, because honestly, with Wilso here,
Nah, cause and then all that shit with the lag and everything. My people cause gang
Miles
want to
away
stay.
must have heard that.
I was gonna quit yesterday. If I lost the person because of that lag, I was gonna be done with this shit.
done with playing this in general. Damn.
Because it kept happening.
They're just
And
temporary. As far
That
as
is temporary.
Yeah, I mean, I just
communities.
they're just throwaway characters. That's what I use anyway.
Let's stay calm,
Yeah,
everyone.
my people. I was using my actual people, and they kept
My
getting
son
launched
would
for no
be
reason.
glad that the mace made
And I'll
a
walk up a
difference
hill,
to
and then they'll
somebody.
fly forward over the hill.
Who are
and
they?
Be down.
Where did they
People
end
never-
up?
Like at the end of the night, you found that community that you had. You realize,
Keep going so
I don't know why I
fast.
wasn't using these people.
Keep swinging this
Oh,
thing.
my community. When I was getting launched forward, those were my people. Being launched and getting knocked down, and then when it was just up, I
They
was
were
using
legacy survivors.
Yeah. The guy in my group that I wasn't using, that I didn't use, was because he was hurt. And I found out why I wasn't using him. Then I found out he had all my fucking shit on him. Yeah, but most of that I was playing when Wilson was here. I was playing with my guys. They were the ones getting launched, like out of nowhere, just getting launched across the fucking. Speaking of which,
Well, that's probably not gonna stop. That's just a State of Decay netcode thing, unfortunately.
which is why I'm playing with this random. Lose one of my people to that, I'm done playing this shit.
If you lose one of these new random people to the netcode, you're done.
No. I say that's why I'm playing with the random people that are. Because if I lose one of my legacy people because of that, I'll. So I'm not gonna use my legacy people. I'm gonna use this. That way, if they get launched, I don't really give a fuck.
All right,
Discover all those
remove their
areas.
quests. Let's do the
I'm on
survivor
the job.
activity. Because we're not rich on people for sure, and all the people we do have left are looking worse
Like
for
the-
the wear.
I like the bounties transfer between communities though. 'Cause bounties. Wow.
Y'all. You
It's a
could
nice
do a
feature.
bounty on that established community and then start a new community and take it on there.
Wilson, did you look any more into the open beta they're going to be doing?
No, I never even looked at it.
I'm going to have to look at it tonight.
I mean, what's
Just gotta
even
watch it.
for?
Okay, creepers are coming now.
You assume it's a
I wonder what they're
what?
gonna do.
Oh,
I
actually,
know what it's for.
I know what it is. I remember
I
I
can't
actually
let
did
that
watch a
feral
little bit of it
tackle
last
me.
night. It's just a test. It's an open beta, but before they do, from now on, before they do any patches, they're going to put it in an open beta period and we'll test it for indefinite. They didn't say a number. They said they're just going to let it run its course. Because they hired a guy from Blizzard.
Those are hemorrhaging employees. The boy, Bobby Kotick, is making
do it.
big money.
Bobby Kodak.
That's the CEO of Activision Blizzard. Like 400 million.
Damn, that's a portion of their hiring
Kill this.
as a company.
Kill this zombie.
Major. Oh, alright. Why, is that a bounty for you?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Damn it, Tyrell.
So,
You said
kill-
1 minute you're gonna quit this game, and the next minute you're doing bounties. I don't even know.
I
What
mean,
to
if
think.
it's on me.
There's a
if
way
I
to
lose,
do
you
that
don't-
bounty
you
by
don't-
yourself too.
No, I heard you. If you lose anybody from your established community due to a netcode issue, you're done with the game. That's why you're gonna
No,
lose random ass
he
people.
said he's gonna kick your
Oh,
funky
good.
ass.
You don't see any of them
Oh,
around
yeah.
here.
All right. Good luck, bastard. Let's go. Gonna have to bring it. It's gonna be the ultimate battle.
It's already been brought in.
4 hours. If that. It's probably like 9. 4 or 5 hours.
This ammo station down
pretty
here is
sure
like
I've searched
always
everything
empty on
here.
every time I come through.
Yeah, there's some of these are definitely set spawns. Like I know that the power relay station down by the river on Meager Valley always spawns a repair kit. There's a few that are like that.
What the fuck are my colors? Cause this is stupid.
You're orange.
I'm orange. Okay.
Yeah.
Color of hate. And the best
Going.
fruit gusher flavor. I found 3 chemistry books in a super small area. Makes no sense to me. Whoever was in
Damn.
this town loved chemistry in particular.
This one guy that worked the desks sure loved like vodka and rum. 2 extraordinary items with the
Must have been tax season.
It's hard to remember how long.
Gin.
Gin to get away from begging for bits for the rest
Dude,
of
that
his life.
that was his depression.
Where they fell.
Yeah, but he also says depression is fucking bullshit. People are
Oh,
just whining.
Depression is what?
I thought it's a
There's
dis-
no
oh, I
way
find
he-
it's a
he
disease, not a
had-
disorder. Shut up.
There's
Give a
no
chat.
way he's ever had a black dog on his back if he feels that way about it. He only uses it
No
as a
room for
thing,
that.
as a fucking gimmick to get sympathy. If you've ever had a black dog on your back, you feel a lot of sympathy for other people who get it.
A
Well, that's the last of
dog
them.
on your back?
It's just
Black
a
dog.
figure of speech, black dog. Like you know, I'm a normal. Not that it's abnormal to have depression. I'm not a depressed person, but I think we all get sad from time to time. If you've ever been in that dark spot, it's a figure of speech known as a black dog haunt you. Then yeah, it's super painful
I've never heard that before. That's,
for him to say that.
thank
it's
you for explaining that to
bullshit.
me.
Oh, you're
That
welcome.
Led Zeppelin song.
You like Zeppelin?
Yeah.
People give Zeppelin a lot of shit. I don't understand why. I love Zeppelin too. Houses of the Holy was my album every time on the bus to a wrestling meet. Tyrell, did you ever buy a CD?
Nope.
You ever bought a CD?
Nope. Like a music CD?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Wow, that's a generation
We
difference
stole
right
them.
there. I can
We
still
stole them
remember the
bitches.
first CD I bought. You stole them? You're the reason I got a cease and desist letter from Warner Brothers from using LimeWire. That and Lars.
I ain't bought it.
So what was the first CD you ever stole?
I ain't steal no CD. I'm talking about I stole the music. I never even really
Oh.
had a CD.
never bought,
I
like,
had someone
an
make a
album or
CD,
CD?
for me, like burn a CD. Yeah,
Oh.
no, I never bought one. I had someone burn one out, like burn one for me, like, and I'll listen to it in like my radio.
I used to buy CDs. I don't anymore. I don't even have a CD drive.
I buy vinyls, but I don't buy CDs anymore, but I used to buy CDs.
I get certain vinyls if they're particularly good for me.
I need something for like my
I have
generation.
all the
now.
Doors vinyls, just since they're my favorite band.
No,
Your
I
favorite
have
band,
it.
Tyrell? Isn't it?
Linkin Park.
Blink-182.
Yeah, Linkin Park.
I like Linkin Park, Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace.
What's your
Sixpence
favorite
None the Richer.
Also,
Cardi B. I got that wet ass pussy in my
say it
mouth.
was Rebecca Black.
Oh
I see, that is a man. Whoever set her up on that, and set up on that, that's a man with a business plan. He's got a business mind.
yeah. At least until he gets caught for tax evasion.
Stay away from that.
Did he get arrested for tax evasion?
I assume he's going to.
Oh, it's too bad because I feel like he's got the right ideas. If you know that you can't make it yourself in those businesses, provide the services that come with those businesses.
Okay, well,
You
Got
get
him.
richer than doing the business yourself.
Sure thing.
That's what he does. He just provides. If people want to make an
course I'll go
album
with
and
you.
you're upper class, you're affluent, pay some money and your kids get to pretend that they're pop stars. It's a damn good business plan.
Rock said Pharaoh and left us to the Pharaoh in the world.
Stay away from that
You
door.
and Willis are warriors.
Oh, my dude's already infected. I got 3 minutes
We have a
left.
creeper coming in.
You're infected?
No.
I bet you felt bad though, didn't you?
Who did you say your favorite band was, Wilso?
I need a
didn't.
rest.
I guess Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I cannot stand their new stuff at all. They got a really special sound in that early stuff, but I can't do the new stuff. You like their new stuff?
It's alright.
I knew I'd find something.
I know they
I
just
hear
released an
some of them
album and I
close
tried to
by.
listen to it. I just felt like it was terrible. But reviewers are like, it's good. I'm not sure what they look for. It doesn't sound good.
That's a bummer.
Okay, so this is something I hear people
not really
argue
anything
about,
special.
like the difference between an anime and a cartoon is apparently also very intense.
It's just, people are just being fucking stupid. I wouldn't, like, honestly, I don't care.
What's the difference, Wilso, between rock and metal?
Oh, okay.
Rock is like more of a. It's usually slower and less intricate. Or it could be just as intricate, but like metal is like I don't know, it's kind of a feeling.
It's a
Like you
feeling.
know when you're listening to rock
Less
versus
rhythmic?
metal. No, it's not less rhythmic. I say metal's usually faster, but I mean you can do slow metal too. I guess it's just for the
Please let
tone
this
you're
be the
going
right
for.
place.
Okay, because I hear a lot of metal fans get really pissed whenever metal is
Appropriated.
Mislabeled.
mislabeled. It's mistaken. Damn it, I don't know why I was struggling with that one. Thanks for helping me, guys.
There's a
For
few
rock.
stragglers around.
If, like, say Cirque is called a rock album, they get pissed.
Can't keep swinging
Or
this
that
thing.
purpose circle.
The guy who, from, like, the Netherlands who changed his character all the time. He was a pope when they got their big hit Ghost. And he changed
This
his
is it.
character routinely.
Look what I found.
Please
accept this.
C
You've
I
more than
R
earned it.
C I C E.
I hope this shows how much I appreciate what you've done.
You know who I'm talking about. Oh, she's a doctor. Fuck yeah. This is seriously the Boogie Grandma run, though. Another.
I don't think I'll last much
They're gonna
longer
think I'm a
living out
big
here.
another lady. Cigar
I am
enthusiast.
very
Oh,
glad to hear
good.
that.
Lived among
Follow me.
celebrities.
I'll take
That's
you
pretty
home.
good. 25% standing rewards.
What was
Or a
it?
little.
How's it spelled?
Here, I'll just look it up. Oh, but other bands too. CIRICE. That was close. I added an extra C in there. Like they made Ghost. That's the only like song I actually like from them. And the lead singer changes characters per album. He swings into different like mindsets.
Oh, Ghost. Yeah, it's weird.
You don't like that band?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about calling them metal or something and getting mad at that.
Well, I knew that you like played instruments and you have music taste, so I thought maybe you'd have a deep like. This is exactly the difference.
It's just a feeling. It's like porn, you know it when you see it.
It's pretty easy to understand porn though, and I feel like that line between rock and metal is a bit tough. Like Kiss. Is Kiss considered metal or rock?
Rock.
Okay, but Black Sabbath is considered the godfather of metal. But
Proto metal / hard rock. It
a
depends.
lot of Black Sabbath shit
Like-
plays like rock.
Yeah, but then like something like Children of the Grave, that kind of chug for the riff.
Okay.
That's
That's
more
it.
metal to
I
me.
hear you're up
But
to
like
no
Iron
good.
Man,
Sound.
I've got blood plague.
yeah, it's
Or
like
love.
a
But I've got
certain
good
kind of
stuff
tone
here.
you want.
Come by if you can.
Iron Man
I'm so glad
has
you
so
decided to
much
join
Nah,
us.
rhythm to it.
Consider us family now.
Yeah, it's
You know,
like
you
rock.
could groove to it if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there.
Hey there, Boogie Grandma struggling for life. What are we doing exactly? Is this return the character to the base? Oh no, Delilah's got a mission. Blood money.
Blood money. She
Let's
wants
go-
a plague cure.
Let's go do the soldiers.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah.
have to run. That way we can get the recruitment, and then we should be ready.
I'm on my way to you.
We should have enough backup lives to do hearts. Tyrell, do you consider Linkin Park rock or metal, or do you give a shit?
I don't give a shit. I consider it just what I like. I'm not gonna argue with no damn music. I don't do none of that
See a
shit because at the end of
juggernaut
the
here.
day, well, like, do you want your ass whooped over something stupid or not? That's what it's gonna boil down to, arguing with me over something like that.
What's the closest you've been to getting into a fight over something small?
Not really. I don't really get into fights over something small.
How close was
petty
the
would be-
Pokemon Go thing? When you guys were like
What?
raiding, and it's like, oh, blue
I
team
wasn't
can't
really-
raid here.
I'm just telling her a bunch of fucking idiots, and that was it. I wasn't finna fucking get into it with them over that shit.
Was it
Like
close?
9 of them and shit.
Probably
Nah, I
search
was just
somewhere
like,
else.
Nah, not really. I mean, yeah, not really, but it's mainly because I kind of just
I should slow down a bit.
like I'm more mature now, so I don't like. I'm not gonna push an issue, but if someone else pushes that, then yeah, they'll get into it. But no, neither times it was because, like I was saying, like the first time I was with my buddy,
Nothing
and
moving
he's
about.
like, he didn't give a fuck. He's with all that shit. He'll start a whole fight if he has to. If people don't like some shit he say, so.
So he was ready to go. They didn't
Don't
I wasn't
start
like he
shit,
was ready to
but we'll
go. It
finish
was
it.
more like they were talking shit, and he doesn't talk shit. He'll just straight up say, "Are you
There's no way you
fight?"
didn't hear
or
that.
something like that. Like, you gonna whoop my ass? Like, he'll say it straight and like walk up on them if they say something. You know.
Imagine doing that on Pokemon.
Yeah, but you know,
What's that you said
out
about
here
my
it was
Raichu?
being dramatic. It's like they're dramatic as fuck out here. Like,
And get
well,
that
they
electric
were.
mouse bitch out of here.
So yeah, he'll get into it.
People
He'll
fighting.
get into it. Oh, that shit.
People fighting over raids, and yet these days, if you still play Pokemon Go, you can barely get people to raid, unless you're like a big influencer YouTuber. Speaking of which, I still never got your friend request.
Well, I can't get it without your code.
I put it in the Discord.
Where? Cause I never seen it.
It's in gaming. It's okay though, because if you don't play anymore, then it doesn't even matter. If you do play, then it's worth it, because you and I can send each other gifts and get all that XP.
Oh man, I could always send you gifts. I can just get on and send you the gifts without
I
playing.
can't keep this up.
Okay. I was just working on, like I did for Fallout Shelter, making a capstone for that game. So I'm probably gonna play it for the next like 9 months plus, so I can write a big review on it.
Uh-huh.
Do that for Battleborn Tap too while you're at it.
But
Played that
the
game enough, but fuck that.
Redeem those points in
pettiest thing I think
Battleborn.
I've gotten to it with about is so hanging out with someone else's girlfriend. That was it. That's like the pettiest thing ever.
Hanging out with somebody else's girlfriend.
Yeah, like me and her were really cool.
Didn't
We
that
live, like,
happen
up the
fairly
street.
recently?
No, it was in high school.
Oh.
I was like, were you friends with her before?
Yeah, we were really cool. Like, we were friends. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. We were just really close friends. And we would walk home together and shit because we lived like 2 houses down from each other. So it would be the same fucking way. And one day I was gonna, one day I asked her, like, you ready to go and shit? Because she was waiting for me. But she was waiting for her boyfriend, and he never showed up. So she ended up walking with me down there, and then we had to go back to the. And she saw him talking with these 2 other girls, so she got mad. And then the dude was like, he started asking where we're coming from, and I was like, bro, don't question me. I'm not your fucking kid.
That's what you said to him?
Yeah.
Yep. So take this. Oh, hold on.
Don't like look at me and be like, where y'all coming from?
Hey.
The hell out my face?
So, you guys didn't come to blows though?
Not then, the next day. Because he came up to me and was still arguing about that shit. And then friends,
And he came to blows.
yes, it came to blows.
Damn. Did she explain that you guys were
Dude, she didn't have
friends?
to. Yeah, we
What's to
said
explain?
plenty of
I'm
times.
not doing nothing.
Like, she explained we were friends,
I know, but
and
her,
I
you
told her
think
we
she'd be
were
able to
friends.
calm him down.
She was more
Well,
of a,
she was mad at him.
She freaked out. No, it's more to what I cut out. Like, after I said that to him, he was with some guys. After I said that to him, she went over and was talking to him about it. And then she came back and she was crying and she had me leave. Because apparently the 3 of them were going to try to jump me. And she didn't want that. You know.
I got ugly.
And then, yeah. That's it. That's, you know, the shit I said, basically. You know. Yeah, so she felt bad about that. So the next day, he came up to me with his friends and was talking. And yeah, that's how it came to blows. But she wasn't there when that happened. He wasn't out there. I was just outside. So, yeah. Then, like, that was, then his friend, that dude's friend, came to my house. And that was the guy almost killed in my backyard.
Oh, that was that moment? So
That was like the next day after that.
The main boyfriend, his buddy came over.
Yeah.
And you were just through with that situation.
Yeah, I was through that situation. My grandfather passed and shit. It was just done. Cause I was supposed to fight his friend. Cause me and the dude were arguing, and then his friend like pushed my face away.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I was going to fight him, and then the boyfriend hit me when I was walking past him.
What a pussy.
So that's how that went down. And then I beat his ass in the whole school. And then yeah, then his buddy came and they came to my house, and that was that.
That's some major disrespect. Why did they think that it should go to that? Are they just fucking stupid? It just seems like
yeah, they were fucking stupid. Yeah. And then me and her, we still hung out. Like we hung out. We didn't change it up. Oh.
Yeah. Well, they're probably fucking in jail now or something, or dead.
I don't know. I should look him up. I should look him up.
50 kids. Is it worth it though? Unless you get
some almost killed.
showed in Florida.
I give him some well, one guy was gonna fucking die of like heat exhaustion. And I gave him some, I found him on like the street and gave him like my water.
Dog.
There's a freak nearby.
No, it was really hot. It was hot as hell, and then like remember that gas station?
What?
Remember that gas station?
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. I seen him like that's when I seen him. He like walked and it was like 100-degree weather, and it's not the gas station is like outside of town. It's like in between 2 towns. He like walked and was walking in there and was dying.
This was the guy you killed?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was
and
like,
you went out and gave him some water.
Yeah, cause they wouldn't give him. He wanted some free. He asked in the gas station, "Can you get some free water?" And they wouldn't give it to him. But I keep like I don't know. I keep a 24-pack of water in my car because I don't like room temperature. I mean, I don't like cold water.
You have to get
That's how I drink my water. And yeah, I went and gave him a couple of bottles of water and shit.
Wow, you were a homie to him. Was
yeah,
he thankful?
Yeah, he was really thankful. He like looked at me with shock and shit. Like I don't usually like I'm not one of those people that hold grudges over a fight. I don't really care.
Big redemption arc. I mean, it helps that you won the fight.
Yeah, even if I lose, I don't
shit. You don't gotta lower your head.
Honestly, I was more of like disagree, we fight, and that's it. People can't.
I feel like guys are a lot better at that than girls. I'm sure that I'll get fucking Facebook gaming now de-lived, but the kid that bullied me in middle school, him and I got in that massive fist fight and fucked each other up. And he even had his buddies hold me while he beat on me. And we ended up becoming really good friends. And I feel like there's a lot of guy stories like that. Because we ended up playing football together and hanging out a bunch for a couple years.
I don't know, man. I had to fight. We don't have to fight them other friends.
Oh, we became friends. Well, we played sports together. We're in the same town.
I know what you're saying. I'm saying like,
so you're a tiny town.
You gonna hold me down? Just believe. We fighting. I'll see you niggas.
Oh. I mean, there wasn't a lot I could do with, 2 guys holding my arms and another guy beating the shit out of me.
No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm saying what I'm saying is, I would see them later. Like I would try to find them when they by themselves.
They always were in a pack. That's how they get away with it.
I know, but that's what's up that y'all became
cool. It's also
cool.
what they hide behind too. Yeah, we did. I've already told you that big thing. I'm not gonna go into that shit again. But I'm just saying, in general, boys and girls, I think there's a big difference between the post-fight.
Girls,
guys, it feels like
girls spread like nasty rumors about each other and
Yeah,
hate each other.
Things get ugly. Things get ugly. And it feels like once 2
start
guys
fucking each other's guys and shit.
Yeah, when they get older,
It
hopefully.
could be worse.
And once two guys have had it at it, it just feels like there's a respect there. If it's been an honest fight.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really give a shit about. Yeah, I don't see too many guys. But I don't know. In my town, a lot of guys that fucking girls.
Come on by and we can
They're
what?
just
Act like bitches.
act like a girl. Yeah.
What
They
you
do
mean,
shit
like,
you
they
wouldn't
always
expect
fight
from
in a group?
But that, and then even if you lose, they're gonna. I mean, even if you
Don't
win, they're
talk
gonna
shit
fucking-
like you got lucky or whatever.
Yeah, spread rumors and like this shit you were just saying, like spreading rumors and all. Like just that unnecessary shit. They do that shit. Out here, like I was saying, like
I mean,
I told you, there's a
personally-
group. No, I'm saying like out here where I live at, that's what
No,
they
no,
do.
I'm just saying
They made
personally,
it.
I don't have time for that. I think you felt the same way. Like, spreading rumors, what the fuck? Who has the
Yeah.
time in their life for gossiping?
Yeah, I don't. I'd rather just go have fun and kick it.
It's just empty. It doesn't even mean anything when people gossip. It doesn't.
Let's go somewhere. We need to
More
get.
creepers. We're good to go.
It's on what's the name?
Were there a lot of fights in your high school, Wilso?
Not many, but when they were very memorable.
Oh yeah, what was the biggest fight?
Dudes like throwing each other into lockers and hitting each other with trash cans.
Oh, those are good fights.
So it was a
Yeah,
brawl.
those are good fights.
That was the last
Yeah.
time.
I've never done
you
that. My
in
little
one?
brother did that shit.
I never got in fights.
Yeah, that's the best way to be. I wouldn't have gotten fights if it wasn't forced upon me.
A moment, please.
Yeah.
Convince him to go home. I mean, I feel like he's gonna recruit.
Thanks. I think joining your
Yes.
community is the best way.
Yeah.
You should go.
No
meet your
reason
new
to send him
friends.
back on.
I'll catch up. Well, they definitely know I'm here now.
But no, my brother did that shit. He threw someone in a fucking locker, and they told me about it and shit. It's the funniest thing in my like time in middle school.
They shoved. He shoved a kid in the locker. They shoved him in the locker.
Yeah, he shoved the kid in the locker because the kid was trying to pick a fight with him. The kid was
Someone must be upset they
he
left
actually
this
didn't do
behind.
that, and then like first he like flipped him over on this damn table apparently, and then like dragged him out in the hallway and shoved him in the locker.
Dude, it's impressive how brutal kids can be.
Yeah.
They're like chimpanzees where they don't know how to limit their strength. Kids don't know how to limit their cruelty.
Yeah. Like my nephew. Well, not my nephew, my cousin. Yeah, my cousin. It's my cousin, my uncle's fucking son.
What did he
He
do?
has he doesn't do anything. He hasn't done anything, but he's not gonna.
Okay, creepers
He
are coming
hasn't.
now.
He's not able to do anything. Like he hasn't. He got into a fight and she pulled him out of school. He's been
Damn.
homeschooled for like the longest. His mom. But like my uncle is not like that. He's like, let the boy. He has to learn to defend himself. You can't just like come out fight and deprive him of like all that shit
Lucky they didn't hear me.
experience from like high school and shit. So now he's 13 and he's been in school for I think like a year.
Holding up okay?
Yeah, he's fine because he gets to come out here and like his dad and everything. So,
That's good. Not everybody's meant to be a tough
Yeah,
guy.
definitely locked.
but you still gotta learn to defend yourself. Like, and I feel like if he didn't have us,
Moving about.
like I have another cousin that's like that. He didn't have us. Like he didn't
I
have
wish
like
I had room for that.
siblings or anything like that. Be a little, not you ain't gotta be tough, but you gotta learn to defend yourself. At the end of the day, that's something everyone has to do. I feel.
It's
And-
tricky. Like, I don't disagree. That's what I was raised on too, and hence why I say like the fights were forced on me. I was told, sink or swim. You're either gonna fight for yourself in that bowling situation, or you're on your own. Fucked. And these days the whole situation's different. You get like the motorcade, and the whole system comes out. Fuck. Just 20 years ago, the teachers joined in on it. There was no defense of you. You had to figure it out, and my nephew, I worry about him. He's shy. He's really shy. He's not backwards or awkward or anything like that, but he's just really shy, and he's really sensitive, which I don't think is a bad thing, and I don't want to
It's
kill
not.
it in him, but it worries me because I know how rough the world can be.
You could still be shy, sensitive, and defend yourself if you have to.
Just
Right.
Have the beatings continue until morale improves.
Yes. That's why I had him like on the bag and stuff, and his dad and I have been trying to get him, you know, jogging and doing push-ups and stuff. Just trying to get him in that mindset, like, don't stop being you and be proud of who you are. But if push comes to shove, you might have to snap.
Seems to be clear.
Yeah, that's,
They heard that.
but that's what I was saying about my cousin, because he didn't have us. He ended up like he has another cousin that like got done the same way. It was just bad. It's bad. Like he doesn't know how to interact with no one. He fell in love with some damn girl on his PlayStation. He never been fucking mad, and he's like he doesn't have any type of interaction. Like he's done some pretty fucked up shit like in his house. It's
like pooping and just smearing on the walls.
Nah, like he sat at his window and like was just looking through the blinds and was masturbating looking through the blinds.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but he
Serious
even
shit.
in real life because he's been like forced to just stay at home and be homeschooled and shit.
I have to rest.
So he doesn't do that. So now like his mom, he doesn't like. He's slowly unraveling on his mom. He's not. She can't control him. So it was like a while ago when I had to go to my cousin's house. I had to go to my auntie's house to beat the shit out of him. I think it was like I
have to slow down.
I was here. I was on the Xbox with you and I had to leave because he like literally tried to fight her.
Oh, he tried to fight his mom?
Yeah.
I think I remember you talking about this. So you went over there and actually beat him up?
Yeah, I had to. I didn't. Oh,
I have to believe.
like, we're not gonna hit our mother.
Right. I'm just
Okay, there's a fucking joke in
I
that.
thought you were gonna
And
more
it's
like,
feral.
let's threaten him or whatever. Get him straight.
Nah, because I've already threatened him. I've told him plenty of times if I gotta come over there, I'm not coming to talk to you.
Yeah. So what was the result you're doing?
Who's it? Who said what? God damn, there's a feral on me. Oh, I can't hear you. It's that damn explosion like fucked everything else.
Yeah, you're good. Did he straighten up after that?
I mean, he not completely, but he hasn't like threatened her to swing on her or anything like that.
Yeah.
Since then, that's been
Keep away
eliminated.
from that bloater.
It sounds like you kind of care about him.
Stay away from that.
I do. I love him. If everything happens, it's like I need to go over there and help him with anything. I'm going. Yeah, he was like to put my life on the line. I just wish that his mom wouldn't have did what she did and make him the way he is. Like, he has no type of human contact with anyone, so he doesn't know how to act. And it's bad. And like I'm saying, I like the cousin with the uncle. It was my auntie who did that. My uncle, it's not. He doesn't. He knows about her. He's not doing that. He doesn't like that. His wife, his ex did that.
So you're saying he's been overly sheltered?
The cousin, and then the cousin with my uncle. He doesn't. He's trying to keep him in contact with all of us, and it's like homeschooling all the time. But he also is going to be taking custody of him from her.
Oh wow.
He's not. He's not gonna have his son like fucked up because like she.
Yeah, well, let's do it.
Alright.
What is this? A blood leg or something?
I'll be there with you
No,
before you know it.
Survivor.
But more recruited. More recruits would be good since we're just gonna start steamrolling some hearts. Probably lose some people.
Someone out there needs our help.
Yeah.
Man, it sounds like a tough situation. Because it feels like the mom has gotta love him. She wouldn't want him around like that. Or is it some fucked up, what is that, like, Mauthausen syndrome where the mom...
Munchausen?
Yeah. You know, gets, purposely makes their kids sick, or acts like they're sick for sympathy for herself. I assume there's probably variations on that. When moms hold their kids just a little too tight.
I don't know what my uncle's kid. I don't know what, but he's not going for none of that shit. He's gonna make sure because he's gonna send him to. He's important. He just want to homeschool him because he got into a fight one time. That's it. Like that's not how that's.
I'm not saying he's wrong, right? At all. I'm just saying. Is there like an in-between where the mom can also be a part of his life? I just feel like kids are always both parents.
She's gonna, she's not gonna not gonna shut her out, but it's just he's not gonna he's gonna get custody of him, so he can't do the shit she's been doing. Like there's some shit that she does that's like extremely childish for no reason. Like she met my mom and was she told my mom my cousin can't come see her anymore because my mom was they were at my grandma's house. My was in my uncle's with his son was visiting, and my mom was washing her car.
I bet will so.
And she was like, "Can I help you and shit?" And you helping, and then he told his mom that he helped me. He's like, "I helped my mom wash her, help my mom wash her car and shit, having a good time." And she got mad about that. So now my mom, he didn't wash her car. He helped my mom. He helped my mom wash. My mom was washing her car, and he helped her. He asked to help. Yeah,
right.
And so
I mean,
she got mad about
that.
that.
With kids, you work them. I mean, not work them to the bone, but how are they gonna learn?
It's been like 5 months and my mom hasn't seen him because she won't let my mom see him.
People get soft about that shit. People forget that not a generation ago, like my grandparents, they were born to work. They're literally their mom and dad had more kids than they had farm hands. That was just 2 generations ago. By themselves, they were out in the field.
But yeah, but you saying, even if you don't want to watch, that's cool. But it goes that extreme.
No, right. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying that people, whenever I'm like kids and work come up, people get really sensitive, and I just feel like they forget that. Go talk to your grandparents. I know my grandma lived on a farm. I know my grandpa lived on a farm. My other set of grandparents grew up on a farm. They worked, and some of it is too far. Like they grew up really hard in some cases, especially the other set of grandparents. But like just really rough parents that kids are better seen and not heard, and that sort of mentality. And if you even give them any kind of lip, you're just asking for an ass kicking. And it kind of starts a sort of vicious cycle of abuse in the long run. But it has repercussions because my niece just started her first job, and she was the firstborn, and got all of the lavishings that the firstborn gets. And we're kind of paying a price for it, and so I see where you're coming from with the cousin thing, because it's family. You love family. They can fuck up, like you can get so damn there's still this line it's like impossible for them to cross, where you stick with them. Love them basically unconditionally. So while you do unconditionally, that's the point of love, is it's not condition based. And she's a good kid, but she's not had to do a whole lot, and she hates this job, and it's obvious. She thought it was going to be this fun fuck around thing with her buddy, and lo and behold, she was put to work. And not only that, the guy who runs this, she got a job as a busser in a restaurant. And I can't even get her to wash the dishes.
Oh, shit.
She hates the shit. She doesn't feel any obligation towards it either. So like, we do Christmas every year, and my grandma's 86. She's getting up there. She's got a lot of aches and pains. We were cleaning up after Christmas, and my niece just sat there and watched as my grandma got up out of her chair with her rickety old bones and started picking up the trash. And my niece, her dad came out and was like, "Madison, why aren't you helping?" She was like, "I will." And she just went right back to her phone. She felt zero guilt. Whereas, I mean, I feel like myself, I know I would, and I feel like you guys probably would too. Like, the moment you see grandma, creaky old grandma doing stuff that you could easily do, it's just instantly like, I'm gonna fucking do that. You sit down.
Yeah, it's time to get up. It's time to get up. I got it.
And
I would have just did anyway. Like, if it's a group effort, just get done here. Not like you're doing it alone.
She doesn't have that yet, and it always really confuses me, because we grew up, maybe you guys did too, with the whole, you have to help out or else. And it's the whole like freaking Christian upbringing where, you know, insolence is disgraceful. You have to be doing things all the time. I'm not saying it's entirely healthy, but there's a lot of guilt. And
shit better be done before I get off work on beating my legs.
How you day playing going? It's going good. I think we're gonna get this legacy done tonight, maybe. So anyways, she got her first job, and I can tell she doesn't want to tell me or anyone else or admit it that she actually loves that job. And the guy who's the boss is actually a really nice guy. He's a Mennonite, and I don't know if you guys have been around many Amish or Mennonites. They work their asses off. It's all they do. And Ohio has a ton of Amish. I think we actually have the most in the entire state. And dude, they live like they look. They're old school. They are old school. They wake up at dawn. You ever seen Pinky and the Brain? That when they do like the Amish, it's like commence to barn raising, y'all. That's like all the Amish ever do.
I've seen it around. I've never seen the Amish.
Okay, well there's one where they like parody the Amish. We have them a lot in Ohio. They're a lot in Pennsylvania. Sometimes they're really fucking rough around the edges, Amish people. I know I'm getting off topic. And Mennonites are basically a totally different thing because they're basically normal. But sometimes they're fucking rough and they believe some really wacky things. But sometimes, because it depends on the family affiliation, they're just basically really nice people. The larger sense is they just believe in work. That's what they do. They think that that's why they're here. So to go from like, I don't really feel guilty, I'm on the iPhone while grandma picks up the Christmas present, the Christmas trash, to now I work for a person who was lived and raised strictly to raise livestock and meat and agricultural products. All he's known is work his whole life. It's a huge wake-up call.
She'll be alright.
She'll be okay. I'm hoping when she gets her first paycheck, you know, it won't be a whole lot of money, but it'll be her money, and she gets that sense of freedom.
Right.
Shadow, Amish don't fuck around. No, they don't fuck around. And there's some Amish folks that
they get millionaires.
Like Peter Griffin, when he shot that rocket launcher at that shed and they built it up.
Right. They are secretly wealthy, it's for sure. No taxes either. It's all in cash. No paper record at all. They run good businesses, though. I mean, I know some really, really nice Amish people, but there's also ones that are... They only ever speak in that weird Dutch German they speak in. They call us English. They think that we're all going to hell. Like, these are some of them I've met. Not all of them. And they were dirty as fuck. I mean, I think they don't watch Twitch, so I'll say it. They were dirty as fuck. They didn't bathe. There was flies all around, and they didn't care. But there's this other family that my brother-in-law goes to get his deer clean, to get the meat, you know, you get the jerky and all that. And they're really nice. They keep a clean kitchen, and they're just trying to run their business for their family. They're just humble people.
There's a scream over here. Can someone shoot it?
We are not going to let up. Not for a moment.
Ain't got no bullets.
Okay.
My scavenging went well.
How was somebody in the shop already? What the
Amish,
fuck? I mean, in the base.
Mennonites are all badass. I've never
They
met
can
a
climb the
Hutterite.
walls.
What is a Hutterite?
Damn! She put that nigga down. Fucking Pharaoh's in the base.
They're all badass. That's Justin. You guys have Amish in Canada? I guess you don't.
I have to slow down.
We have a county here. It starts with an H. It's like Eden County or whatever. It's the largest, it's the densest Amish population cluster in the country, and they also happen to be one of the most conservative factions. So no technology at all. Well, we have the family we're talking about that my brother-in-law goes to. They're like one of the modern Amish, where they will use some technology.
It's over.
Like they'll
Let's
use a
fix any
tractor.
damage right away.
They're willing to use machines for their washing and stuff. As in a washboard. That's the machine, but still.
They won't even use hammers. Like, that's a tool, bro. That was invented.
Right. If you're
We
using
smash it with our fists.
If you're using a wheel, that's technology. If you're using suspenders, that's technology.
Using fire, that's fucking science magic.
That's right. I'm not too sure what their line is. It's cool. Right, free religion. Do what you're gonna do. I would never stop them from living the life they feel like they want to live and it's righteous, but I don't understand, personally. Because you're breaking your own rules all the time, and why is the line so arbitrary? Why are some clans like, no, we cannot use any technology? And then some clans are like, yeah, we'll use a tractor.
Damn, that bitch is far.
It's going to be a nice run. We should run into a lot of hearts on our way. It'll help.
Hold on, let me catch up.
No.
They can definitely be badass, Justin. I'm not disagreeing with that. They're also super closeted. They keep it really close to their chest. So they shop. The Mennonites in this area shop at Walmart. There's a bunch of them. They don't cross interact with you. They're like in their own world. And that's the only part I don't really understand, is why they feel so uncomfortable interacting with everyone else. They just really want to stay in their own group.
They gotta bring pure, the bloodline. Keep it in the family.
Oh, that's interesting.
I remember
I've never heard of them.
Say
Same
it to
kind of deal
everybody.
as the others, but a little less primitive, I guess. No power in the houses, but the main mess hall, I guess, has power. Oh, the Huttites are pretty social. Okay, yeah, I've never met Huttites. We have Amish and we have Mennonites. Maybe there is Huttites. I don't know. I've never met them, though.
We have the Mennonites down in Montezuma, Georgia. They run a restaurant called Yoder's. Best damn southern cooking you could ever get. I mean, church groups, like, they bust down loads of people, eat there every day. Talk about
Part of
getting
it's
rich.
gotta be that they're old school. They use cream and full butter fat.
Yeah, make their home scratch biscuits and all that.
Wow.
Raise their own chickens and shit, yeah.
Do they interact with you?
Yeah, I mean, they're serving food.
Yeah. Every time I'm in Walmart, the Mennonites, they always give me the dirtiest look.
I'm like, what's up?
What's up? I just try to, be respectful because it's usually moms with kids, like small children, so I don't say shit.
With like 5 kids.
Yeah, with like 5 kids, it's true. And
They'll say, what's up? How you doing?
they all
I don't
dress
say
Hey,
what's
girl.
up like fight.
the same. Oh.
Hey, girl, you
Hello.
got that WAP, girl?
See, here you go.
And the guys always dress the same. They wear the blue jeans, the work boots, and the button
The,
down
the neck
shirt.
beard.
The Mennonites don't grow their beard, but the Amish, yeah, they grow that nice ass beard.
At least it's not nothing.
At least our Mennonites don't. I don't know if they do in Georgia, do they?
I don't know, it's like usually women doing the serving, because I guess the men are doing the man work.
Yeah. I mean, my God, what do you think? How do we explain to the Amish modern woke culture? What the hell would they think about that?
Oh, I'm probably talking shit.
To the, you can't say a such thing as men work and women work anymore. That doesn't exist. That's a gender role. That is actually seen as sexist transphobic. They'd be like, all right, well, we're gonna get back to fucking churning butter and making kick-ass sandwiches, okay? I dropped a rucksack over here.
I'm right behind you. You just shooting.
I'm
I'm following him.
So.
Man, you
We
a
sell
chump.
buns, chicken, eggs, etc. Always looking for free anything. Always wanted out in newspaper for some reason. That's interesting. Always looking for free anything. Man, they do make good food though. All that farm-raised stuff is delicious. I'll never forget my Uncle Ray took me to work on a farm for a day. And that dinner we had at the end of the day was still probably the best meal I've ever had in my life. The fact that you had
I
done
can't let
all
that
the work
screamer
yourself
bring more
all
friends.
day and played a role in every part of it just changes everything about food. What do you think was the best meal you ever had, Tyrell?
Some lasagna my mom made.
Oh, your mom makes homemade lasagna?
Mm-hmm. That shit fire too.
I bet.
But lasagna is my favorite food ever.
Justin says, fresh farm cream. My God. Oh, man, I can imagine. I've heard that milk unpasteurized is also amazing, but so hard to get a hold of.
Milk on what?
Unpasteurized.
Milk, just straight from
What the fuck is
cow.
that? Oh,
All of the
Like
milk
you-
that we eat has been boiled and treated. Well, it's
Kill
probably-
bacteria.
Yeah,
But
right.
like natural bacteria.
It's a food safety thing, but the thing is that it's not necessarily healthier. I mean, it is if you're trying to prevent disease, But if you got healthy cows, the milk that they produce straight from the udder is about 100 times more nutritious than the shit they sell in the store. But it's illegal because back in the day, the milk industry used to put things like formaldehyde in milk, trying to keep it longer, and people died of poisoning. So now it's super heavily regulated, and if you would go to a farmer and say, please give me milk straight from the cow, you literally just did a drug deal.
Your kids, your fucking squash partner. Get it, you're sad. Now get over yourself and move the fuck on.
Hey, get over yourself, bitch.
But at some
I'm
point,
finna be
you gotta try it.
a milk dealer.
You could make a lot of money doing it. A lot of people, if you have Crohn's disease, you can drink unpasteurized milk. It's the only milk you can drink. It changes completely.
Show up with a
Hey,
prescription.
I got that milk. You ready?
Yo, I got that straight whites, bro.
There's a good Schitt's Creek episode about that. About them trying to do whole milk.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the movie industry is doing right now, by the way, to find a topic, because they keep trying to put out like horror movies and stuff.
I should be
Congress
careful of plague zombies around here.
Why are they not putting out comedies? I feel like that's what anybody wants right now.
This place is just
Everyone wants the big budget, 100 million plus. I think like the last time they did something like it was like Step Brothers, and that was 2008.
Yeah, it's been so long.
Make a mid-budget like $10 million movie. That would be really funny. Had no expectations. Make a bunch of money out of it. Because it's really funny.
Because people just want to laugh. And if you just take, you know, the politics out of it, Step Brothers, don't choose a side in any of that shit. Just make it funny. I think that movie they released about like exorcisms. There's no way that movie did well. There's no way anybody is in the mood for a horror movie right now. They're literally
So they're living through horror.
We're living through 12 monkeys right now. I don't want to go to the movies to see that
Errol.
shit. See, Tyrell and I had 9 deaths while you were gone. How you doing, sir?
So I got blood plates spread around this guy.
I'll just wait till you guys are ready. He's fucking. No, he's on.
Okay.
Nope, now he's in the house. There you go.
We're gonna get it up here too. Yeah, is there no comedy writers left? Because Schitt's Creek has been like my escape. Any comedy show, Office, anything that can provide some just stupid, silly laughs. Schitt's Creek is really funny. I've been really like surprised. Have you guys ever seen that show?
I think my mom watched it. It's called Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, Schitt's Creek. I'm gonna check out your show next, Tyrell. Shameless.
That show just ended.
Schitt's Creek or Shameless ended?
Well, they both did, but Shameless had like 11
That's
seasons.
almost as much as I can carry.
Shameless. Oh, I love Shameless. I need to see the last couple episodes.
Yeah, well, personally, that's like all I'm in the mood for is just lighthearted comedy or big, stupid blockbuster action. Not. As soon as I saw the trailer for that, like, The Exorcism of Mary McGill, horror is back in theaters. Fucking living a horror movie every day right now. No thanks.
Hello, anyone? I'd sure appreciate a little help here.
Every time I get on Twitter and see people saying only alphas don't wear masks and the government's trying to control us with microchips, I'm even less inclined to watch a horror movie.
I'm exhausted. I need
Oh, that's a hell of a ringtone.
Is that Tyrell's?
No, that was you
I'm
too.
on the job.
Sure.
But yeah, that was me.
Do we all have rucks on our back?
Yeah. Well, I can see your
I guess
I'll
I'm
have
empty.
space for me.
Shit, I need some bolts. Is Does your rich community happen to have some light bullets?
Probably.
Or say a shotgun you don't give a shit about?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. How's this?
Thank you very much.
You need a shotgun too?
Sure. How you doing out there, Tyrell?
I think I'm about to die. I don't know why the fire burned me completely.
Tyrell, did you still need shotgun ammo for last time? Yeah, hold us on.
Here's a shotgun.
Probably need some. The gun ain't with me.
Oh, that's right. You're just used to throwaway community.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, 'cause I don't got a foot flag, nothing like that.
Well, if you can find the 22 bullets.
And
Uh-oh.
oh shit!
Get out of there, I can tell.
Demolition expert to the rescue. Okay, just gotta break it. Wow, good joke.
Well, I can't.
Free kill
Jump him.
Tyrell's yours. We have another survivor in here. We're doing really good on recruitment right now. What was Williams good at? Helpful to a fault. Annoys irritable community members. It's kind of funny. I volunteer almost by reflex, whether it's a good idea or not.
I'm gonna swap communities because the other one's even richer.
Hell yeah, let's break the hell out of the Victorian Run. Oh god, episode.